My name is Edwin Lynch. I'm a sculptor for most of my life, and I've enjoyed working with my hands. It's a fundamental feeling about worth and sharing, and that's what I've been doing. You know, when we think about sculpture the way I did when I first thought of it, sculptures are cars, as much as anything else to me as a boy, and it began at eye level. And when I looked at the grills, I saw faces. And when I think about my work now, Mask One, it is a face to me. And that's my interpretation of what the power and the beauty of a truck. And in that sense, it's narrative. It's my story. The Boss. You know, people have asked me, for a different name than the Boss, and I am fond of him as a celebration of a man who's successful within cultural terms. He's going to have a suit. He's going to be athletic, he's going to be poised, he's going to be balanced, and he's probably going to be rich. And I did that because I felt like that's something we're celebrating in the culture right now. If there is culture left in our country, it is that people who can show themselves to be that successful deserve to be standing on one hand. And I also think it's a suggestion of jeopardy, which is, yes, you're on one hand today, but you're never going to be able to just stay there. This piece is Fugitive, and I think of him as gargoyles on the loose. It's a kind of sculptural cousin to them and breaks free of architecture. This piece is Working Woman. Working woman takes a martial arts pose and pulls on a coat to say she must do what has to be done. These are tomb guardians. These are things that I thought of because I'm in love with Asian tomb guardians. And they protect the dead, but not really the dead. They protect the dead spirits against evil spirits. They're there to say, in the memorial sense, we are guarding the future of this gravesite from harm. And yes, it really is true. They're between two worlds, but yet potent at the same time. My idea is a sculpture in the gravesite. On the gravesites should have the same ferocity that the Asian tomb guards did, weapons, ready to fight. And so the only person I felt in our culture who could do that and be trusted was a made man, a warrior for the Mafia, my idea of friend of the family. So I chose him to stand by and ward off evil spirits. My second tomb guardian, a woman looking up, is a different kind of presence. It is a protection, a soft force, in contrast to the hardcore pushiness, the fear of friend of the family. But she's receptive and open and asks for faith and influence from higher powers to protect the grave. Over the years, with help from galleries and family and friends and collectors, I've been able to do a body of work that I feel good about, that speaks to me personally. I hope that it shows what I have felt, the narrative of my life, but also that we are in common a great deal, and that I want to share that, the commonality of us all.